I'm looking at Vitali for myself. I was watching it. I was looking at Vitali as an opponent. I saw lots and lots and lots of stuff.
You'd fancy the job, would you?
Listen, Vitali wouldn't hear that final bell. The slowness of his feet, the predictability of his 3 or 4 combinations. I know exactly what he'll do before he'll do it, and I'm so hoping this fight happens.
Vitali, I must move on from here and say, you know, sort of here we are, you're 40 years old. Where do you go from here? David Haye's here tonight. He wants to fight you again. What about it?
It will be great. It will be a great fight. It will be a great fight. And it's David Haye unpredictable. One day he doesn't want to fight me. The next day he wants very much. And I will be happy to do that.
He's here. He says, yeah, I'm ready for it. He says, I'm in shape. And he says, if you want it this summer, the fight's there.
Great. Great. Let's do and fight. David Haye, let's do it.
But you weren't too concerned about that, were you? You were more concerned with him saying, bring it on with you.
Well, he needs to go and talk to his manager, Bernd Bunter. Bernd Bunter doesn't want the fight. In fact, I went down, he doesn't even want me near the ringside. That's how much he doesn't want this fight. He tried to get me ejected with his security. He just doesn't want me anywhere near Vitali because he knows how slow his feet are, he knows how fast I am, and that equals a David Haye knockout.
It's dangerous to say this to a fighter, and goodness me, we all earn our living in different ways, but would you compromise over the amount of money?
I have compromised. I've already compromised. We've already agreed the money. The money's agreed, the date's agreed, the rematches are agreed, everything's agreed. All he has to do is send the contract through, I'll sign it, and the fight's on. But he's saying one thing and his management are saying and doing something else. They're saying I've priced myself out, even though it's all agreed. You know, so maybe his management aren't telling him the full truth. So fingers crossed that he gets that point across to his management, because I'm ready to fight him and he will get knocked out.
Well, I guess the fight has won it, so it's got a decent chance of happening. I want to show also within it, for you watching as a possible opponent, you might be looking and saying, this guy's slowing down.
Yeah, I was licking my lips throughout that fight. You know, we watched the fight earlier on when he was with Lennox Lewis, and I definitely don't believe that was the same man in that ring tonight. You know, the man that pushed Lennox Lewis, you know, wasn't the same man there. That guy, I believe, would have knocked out Derek Chisora. But, you know, he was slowing down. Like the right hand, I could see it coming a mile off. His legs were very unorganised.
Yeah.
His coordination wasn't there, not like it used to be. And he's a sitting duck. He said it himself. If Chisora was a little bit faster, he would have been in trouble.
Precisely.
Guess what? I'm a lot faster than Derek Chisora.
I know you are. But, I mean, this is an astonishing stuff that he's got going here.
Yep.
He is the big star. He is the big daddy. He runs the show. I mean, everything happens for the Klitschkos in this part of the world.
Including the German Federation, and they're the only promotional group, K2, who are part of the German Federation. I mean, you know, I tell you what, they'd get a bad name if they ran the Monopoly board, this mob, they really would. Okay, let's consider one thing here. Okay, first of all, he did look like an old man. John said it after 8 or 9 rounds. David was murmuring it after 3 or 4. Okay, David will adjust his feet. David will be able to get closer. I'm not trying to sell that fight, but that's the bottom line. And Vitali then came out with the best incentive. He said, if Derek had been faster, I would have been in trouble.
That's what he said.
That's not me inventing it, or David, or you, Jim. That's Vitali.
Chisora's not an explosive puncher. He's not a very fast opponent. I'm explosive, I'm fast, and I've got the one thing he lacked was experience. Well, I've got bags of experience at cruiserweight as a world champion and at heavyweight as a world champion. So all arrows, in my point of view, lead to a summer showdown with me and Vitali. I just hope Vitali's management grow some balls and make the fight happen.
I mean, in your experience, when you go to your manager and you say, that's the fight I want, how often do you get that?
So far, I've got it every time, to be honest.
Good.
Every single time I've wanted a fight, I've got the fight I've wanted.
Good on you.
And hopefully this situation is no different. I believe Vitali wants to shut me up. I believe Vitali wants to fight, but other people around him are going to allow him to get in the ring, because he looks slow in there tonight, and I'm feeling fit. I'm feeling fast already, and I can see myself knocking him out. Not beating him on points. I'm going to knock him out because he's going to be there to land that big right hand on the button.
Dave, do you also feel, and you know, let's not mince our words here, do you also feel that you need to redeem yourself against the Klitschko in a German ring, in front of the German people?
No doubt about it. I want to come back over here to Germany and I want to show them.
Sort things out?
Well, sort things out, you know. People loved the last performance over here. Every German I've met so far said it was a great fight. Vladimir's never been pushed like that before. Guess what? I'm coming back 100% this time around, and it's going to be a different fight, a different fight altogether.
Listen,